Hey, Chris, would you mind passing the pussy?
I did in the chat room. People didn't like it, though.
Pass me the pussy, will you?
Who sings that again?
Iron Dragon.
Iron Dragon, pass the pussy.
Yeah, pass the pussy, will you?
Okay. That's a fun song.
It is a fun song. Just a mindless song that the PMRC would definitely be against.
Yeah, hashtag not me too.
Well, speaking of the Me Too, and I'm not going to get into this too much, but I'm sure that you're well aware that some guy made accusations against CNN's Don Lemon that he sexually harassed him.
I did see that, but I didn't really read it.
Yeah, well, basically what it boiled down to is that this Don Lemon was at some bar over in New York.
That's the Black Queen on CNN, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was at some bar, and some guy recognized him and walked up to him and, said, hey, I basically just recognized him. He says, can I buy you a lemon drop?
Okay.
The drink.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because he was just kind of goofing on his name, Don Lemon.
Okay.
Don Lemon Drop.
And
so Don Lemon supposedly said, no, dude, I'm just here to have a good time, whatever. Just, leave me alone.
Right.
So the guy went back to his table, hanging out with his friend. Now, this guy wasn't gay, all right? He was just saying that he just recognized him and was kind of goofing on him a little bit, right?
Yeah. He was star fucking, more or less.
Well, I don't even know. I think maybe he wasn't necessarily a fan, but just so much as like, oh, there's that faggot Don Lemon. Let me go over there and offer him a lemon drop. Because that's typically a chick drink, right?
Right, sure.
So according to this guy, allegedly, this Don Lemon came over to his table later.
Yeah.
And shoved his hand down his pants.
The guy's pants?
No. Don Lemon went over to his table, put his hand down his own pants.
Okay.
Basically rubbed his junk with his hand.
All right.
And then pulled it out and stuck it under this guy's nose and said, you like that, motherfucker? You like cock or you like pussy? Something.
And he didn't take a beating for that?
Well, that's interesting you would say that because our good friend Jericho basically made that point. It's just like, at what point does a guy come up and rub his junk and put his finger under your nose and ask you if you like cock or pussy? And you don't lay him out.
Exactly. I would have fucking knocked him fucking unconscious.
Exactly. That's exactly what your boy Jericho says.
Okay.
And so anyway, to make the point here is that the point is that during the Kavanaugh hearings, when that Blasey Ford that that woman said that Kavanaugh quote unquote sexually abused her like 30 years ago. CNN was on this bandwagon. All victims must be believed. We must believe the victims. We must believe them. Well, Don Lemon, of course, he's denying this. This never happened. That never happened. I never did that. Blah, blah, blah. What happened to the all victims must be believed?
Yeah, well, that only accounts for a certain belief system, and not his, obviously.
Yeah, it only applies when it's not me.
Yeah, right, of course.
Right. So here's our boy Jericho talking about this.
Okay.
What's going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, man. I'm just reading up on this new development in the Donna Lamone stink finger saga.
He calls him Donna Lamone.
Donna Lamone. It's funny.
Fingergate.
Fingergate.
Fingergate, Jesus.
Donna Lamone's Fingergate scandal. Just a quick recap. So apparently in July, he was at some after-hours spot, and some dude came up to him, hey, man, you're Don Lemon. He's like, nah, I'm just here to have a good time. Guy's like, all right, my bad. Later, Donna comes up to her and, confronts him and take the kids out of the room real quick. Confronts him, or, stands in front of him, puts his hand inside of his own shorts, rubs his dick, and then takes his fingers out and puts them in homeboy's face. So, this is what the guy alleges. But there's a new development. Apparently, there's a witness. That's right. This guy's boss was standing right there. He said, I was damn near standing in between them. I was right there. So it helps to kind of make sense of why he didn't swing on this dude. He didn't swing on Donna Lamone immediately. His boss is standing right there. I've been in pretty crazy situations where had it been just me and this other guy, for sure, we would have tussled around for what was said. But nothing like this. I never had anybody put their hands on me, let alone their dick fingers under my nose.
Dick fingers.
His dick fingers.
His dick fingers.
So this guy says, I was standing right there. Same thing. He offered him a drink. He said, no, I'm cool. He said, then a few minutes later, he came up to him and he said there was like a pillar or whatever right there. And Donna Lamone was leaning up against it. He was kind of faded. Like I said, after our spot, he said, this is where people go after they've already been drinking. He said, if you've been drinking, you still want to party, there's only one place to go. So he says, they go there and everything. That's where they meet up with them. He says he goes over there, stands in front of them. Same thing. Remember, get the kids out of the room because there's a little addition to what happened. So he says he puts his hand down his board shorts, rub around on his little dick, takes it out, and then gave him the two fingers to the nose. And he said, do you like pussy or dick?
It's too funny.
That's so not right.
It was like, do you like me? Is that why you're asking me stuff? So he asked him that question, and he said it was a known thing. He said people knew about it. Word spread around. That makes me think that his boss was an asshole. Well, I take that back because he also said other people had to have seen it. He said it was right there. There's a bunch of people around, and he said the dude got shit for it. He said anytime they went to a bar, other bartenders would be like, hey, man, you want a lemon drop? You know what I mean? And it adds some validity to what he's saying because, fellas, if something like that happens to your boy, it's not no super serious shit. They didn't get hurt. Nobody died. If it's not no really serious shit, hey, you're never going to live that down. Every time there's a chance, every time you're around your boys, it's going to be lemon drop this and lemon drop that, and that's just the way it is. Hey, man, that's some crazy shit. And if something like that happens around your boys, not even that crazy, anything. It's just how men are. We rib each other. We talk shit about each other. It's how we tell each other that we like them without being all vulnerable and shit. Like, I've seen women come in, they have flowers. Oh, who are the flowers for? It's for my girlfriend. She had a rough week. We're going to get some wine and watch some movies and cook dinner. You don't do that. Hey, man, who are the flowers for? Oh, my boy had a rough week. I'm going to grab some beers, go over there, give him some flowers, cook some dinner. It don't fucking happen that way.
Unless, of course, you're a millennial guy.
Right.
So if you're hanging out with your homies and they're talking shit to you, calling you names, fucking with you, that's your boy. That's how we communicate. May sound weird to women. That's how we roll. So, like I said, that added validity to what he's saying. Because, yeah, you're going to get shit for something like that from your boys and people you know. But if that happened, Donna Lamone, something's got to give because you told us, you and all the rest of the mainstream mediocres told us, believe all victims, #MeToo, #TimesUp. So #HimToo, #your time's up, Donna Lamone, you greasy lip bitch. I want to see you standing out front of the CNN office with a box full of your own shit and tears in your eyes because you're telling us that's what you deserve since you were accused of sexual assault. And according to people of your ilk, an accusation is enough. You are ready to set fire to Brett Kavanaugh's life and other people off of accusations. So when are they going to point that weapon at you? You know it's only a matter of time. If there's any nugget of truth to this, CNN is going to distance themselves from you. They call it getting out in front of it. They don't give a shit who you are. The cannibalism is real. Next on the menu, Donna Lamone. That shit is going to be hilarious. But I tell you what's not hilarious, this damn rat race. But I'm done with it. So let me get home to my beautiful wife and family. But you know how it goes.
So I try to be there you go. There's the wisdom of Jericho Green.
Right, nice.
Donna Lamone.
It's funny.
So that's the story.
Well, Jericho's on top of it.
Yeah.
As he always is.
Yeah, we gotta believe the victims.
That's right, we do.
Gotta believe them.
It's important.
Too funny. That will be funny though if that comes out and said, yeah, he did that.
We need a video of it.
Yeah,
that would be best.
So if it becomes if it is true, or he say it goes to court, or he loses the case or whatever, does CNN distance themselves?
CNN was never going to. They're not going to back anybody but him. They'll just back him.
Okay.
You know, that's they'll never fire him. I mean, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
So basically what you're saying is CNN is going to be hypocritical as always.
Of course. That's what they're known for. Fair and balanced. No, that's not them.
All right. Well, I got something here I meant to get to last week, but we had quite an active show last week.
That's right, we did.
So I'm going to play this, and you'll know what's up.
Okay.
This is Bob Leather from Filth Radio Network. When Neely's not busy sucking Don Dawkins' dick, Chris isn't talking about that stupid fucking goddamn pinball museum for the 100th time, you can listen to me, Bob Leather. I like to talk about the logistics of pussy holes and fucking brown asshole eyes, and talk about the inner workings of a 7-Eleven, and all the fucking spits, looting, and the niggers that go there, stuff like that. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, hand job, and fuck that disabled queer-bait motherfucker from Australia. Alright, that's all I got. Maybe try it again. Fucking listening? That you on the other end, I hear? Wheezy, fucking jerking off, listening, fucking jerking your cock. Fucking, this is Bob Leather from the Filth Radio Network. When Neely's not busy jerking his cock, his picture disc to Don Dawkins, and Chris isn't fucking tinkering with that stupid fucking museum, you might get to hear Bob Leather talk about asshole logistics and the inner workings of a cunt hole. Thick Latinas, twisted pussy lips that are all fucked up. And maybe I'll comment on that ass wipe from Australia. Fuck Tim James. Hail and pal, and fuck you. Alright, fuck you, nigger.
Right. Bob Leather. He really is something, isn't he?
He is a stream of consciousness racist.
Yeah, I think so. I think you nailed that.
I have never heard anyone spew racism the way that Bob Leather does it.
He's definitely got his own tact to it, that's for
He
sure.
does. Well, apparently, Bob Leather has resurfaced.
Yes.
With a new edition of his Filth Radio podcast.
Yep.
It's not real long. It's only 6 minutes.
Right.
But we'll break it down and we'll see what Bob has said. I mean, it's been probably 2 years at least.
That's right.
Since we've had anything new from Bob Leather.
I was surprised to get an email from Bob telling me this was posted, and I was happy to send it along to you. I have not listened. I don't think you have listened.
I did not listen to it because I like first reaction.
Exactly. So let's see what Bob has been up to for 2 years.
So this is going to be completely first listen for me, as well as Chris, as well as the rest of you who hasn't discovered that it was available yet.
That's right. It's a first-time play.
It is. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Leather.
It's Bob Leather coming back. Fucking hot as hell right now. It's 3:14. It's 93 degrees on a Thursday. I just met a 35-year-old Spanish mom. Fucking white pants on, fucking eyelashes that are fake, drawn on in a perfect squares at a bit of an angle.
What? He is so detailed.
Perfect squares with a bit of an angle for eyelashes.
Yeah, her perfect squares at a bit of an angle. So, this guy, you could just imagine him, that he sits there and he sizes people up. And he starts from the very tip top of their head,
right,
and just memorizes every feature,
right,
of that person standing right in front of him.
I know, it's funny.
And I will compliment Bob that he has improved audio quality as well.
Yeah, must have got a new phone or something.
Absolutely. All right, here we go.
And I know her cunt because she looked fresh. I know her cunt hair was trimmed properly too.
How did he make that assessment?
How did he get that knowledge?
She's wearing white pants, but he's convinced her cunt hair is trimmed properly.
It's well-trimmed cunt hair.
How does he know that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Man, fucking her. I don't think her underarms were yellow like white women. Fucking, ugly white girls' underarms turn yellow and shit if they don't take if they don't keep themselves up and they don't spray tan in the proper parts.
Yellow underarms?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
Yellow. Well, he does live in Florida.
That's true.
So.
Yeah.
Well, what is the yellow stain from? What is that from?
No, is people pissing in their underarms or something?
I don't know.
Spray tan for the beach and the part where their top inner thigh meets their cunt pubic area, and there's a line there. With this Latina, she's Spanish, so she doesn't need to dick around with spray tanning. Smells good. Smells like fucking coconut oil. It's a test for the first version of Bob Leather's podcast coming back.
I didn't think Bob liked the Latina girls.
Oh, he must like this one with the yellow pits.
No, he said she didn't have yellow pits.
Oh, okay. So
she had perfectly trimmed cunt hair, and she smelled fresh, and she smelled like coconut oil.
Nice.
So she was like a little brown piece of candy to Bob.
Perfect to him.
Mm-hmm. But I did not think that Bob had a liking for the Latina or the Spictinas, as he would refer to them.
I didn't think so either, but I guess he does.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have anything planned to say other than we'll call this episode Spanish Whore. You fucking spread that ass. She fucking had on. I got a full shot of her later. She had on these white jeans, but they're rolled up at the bottom. Almost like a trendy homosexual new modern man, fag man, would wear those fucking stupid jeans, dark roll.
Fag man.
Fag man.
Maybe that could be a new Alice in Chains song.
Yeah, Fag Man.
What was that? Soundgarden.
Oh, that was Stick Man.
Yes, that's Soundgarden, right?
Yeah. No, that's Alice in Chains.
No, Spoon Man.
Oh, Spoon Man is Soundgarden.
Yeah. Fag Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it could be Spoon Man, sure.
Yeah.
Hold up. It's like some asswipe from the 1940s or fucking Prohibition, whenever that was in New York City. It looks like they dress like fucking faggot Irish immigrants that just got dropped off the fucking boat, and they shave the sides of their fucking head and let their hair grow long on the top. It's fucking so stupid.
I think he's describing the cover of the Dexys Midnight Runners. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Come on, Eileen.
Tooraloo-ra-yay.
He's got the pants rolled up at the bottom and the side of their head shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's describing.
Could very well be.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a gay band.
Yeah. Anyway, the Spanish cunt whore, she had on these white jeans, tied up like a fag man from the 40s, and she had her pussy contained in there. Her fucking it just covered her cunt lips and her cunt hair area good.
Well, I hope her jeans covered her cunt lips and her cunt hair.
Say, what kind of Rapunzel pussy is this girl having that she might have fucking hair running out the bottom of the jeans?
Right.
Jesus.
I don't think her ass smelled at all. I don't think it even had a wafting of shit.
Didn't even have a wafting of shit.
So she was a clean spictina, or what do you call her? A spick whore?
Spick whore. Clean spick whore.
Yeah, she was clean.
Yeah, she's clean.
She didn't smell.
Oh.
So she was good to go. She was fresh.
She smelled like coconut.
Yeah. And she was wearing white jeans, as he mentioned like 3 times.
Right, and no Rapunzel pussy hair.
Right.
It's good.
Which is contrary to this cunt that I saw yesterday.
Now he's comparing.
Of course.
Mix, match, and compare.
That's right.
Cunt in her mid-20s. Real, I know it's pretty mean to describe her, but I would describe her as a piece of shit. She...
I know that's mean, but...
It would be mean to describe her, but I'll describe her as a piece of shit.
Yeah, that would be mean, all right.
All right. Well, let's hear what a piece of shit sounds like in Bob's eyes.
All right.
I've seen her a couple times. She wears a white T-shirt with like something stupid on it, and it's a long T-shirt. She's skinny. She's 25-ish-year-old cunt skinny. And she wears these T-shirts that are too big, so she like ties them at the bottom or something like a fucking knot. So they pull in on her. It's just because she's a lazy. She's a piece of shit. It's fucking stupid.
She's lazy and stupid and a piece of shit because she knots her T-shirt at the bottom.
That's right. Now you're getting it, Neely.
All right.
You clearly haven't known how to judge women until now.
Apparently not. All right.
And when she lifts her arm up, sometimes I try to look in there to look at her bra and her tits from the side, if you know what I mean. And she always has like these stupid, like cheap, gross bras. It's like they're not sexual in any way. They are they're practical. It's a practical bra. Now, this cunt's in her 25-year-old's area right there, so she should be dressing to be fucked, if you ask me.
Dressing to be fucked.
Yeah, that's what she should be doing.
Yeah.
Stop going out just to have a day at the mall or whatever and dress with practical clothes.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Bitch.
You're here on the earth to please my eyes.
Yeah, you piece of shit whore.
Jeez.
and you could see around 3 something, a little stubble in her stupid underarm hair. It's gross.
Her stupid underarm hair.
I love Bob Leather.
God damn.
Their fucking underarms, I don't know why, they're a little yellow underneath. Or maybe I'm getting them mixed up with her underarm area and her cheap, stupid fucking white t-shirt. It's yellow. Or some shit like that. And then she wears yoga pants, but she doesn't have much of an ass, so you're not really even trying to look past where there's a little bit of shirt hanging there to see her ass and see her panty lines and any pussy lips, because you don't care. Anyway, I'm to see if this podcast works, and I may review this white cunt. But anyway, yeah, I saw a Spanish whore, 35 today. I know she's 35 because she told me so. I was able to ask some leading questions, kind of like a detective does, and I got her to tell me that she was 35. I didn't have to ask her. So I inquired, and I got the answer that I wanted to know. And everything else I could tell how she spreads her legs. And the good thing about Spanish women, they don't care really what the men like. I don't know what their key demographic area is for a man, but the modern myth that a man has to be cut and buffed and a huge cock like a porno star goes out the window, because a lot of times you see these Latina twats, a little fucking twat walking around, and they're walking around with some big fucking slob Spanish fella. So anyway, I don't know. I guess that shows that there's hope for an average white man. It's Bob Leather, Filth Podcast. It's 3:20, 93 degrees.
I like the fact that he always gives the weather and the time.
Oh, in case you were wondering.
Well, all I got to say is that was 6 minutes worth, and I'm clamoring for more.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next episode.
Wow.
He is something.
Just to go around all day analyzing or rating women in your head.
Right, sure.
He needs that podcast.
He really does. He's got to get those thoughts out before he ends up binding these women up and fucking killing them and putting them in his basement or something.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs this outlet.
He does. He needs to get those frustrations out.
Damn right.
So where's he been for 2 years? He's been bottled up for 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had a job where there were no women or something. He had nothing to talk about.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
So Bob Leather, the triumphant return with a test podcast.
That's right. I liked it.
I like the assessment, though.
Right.
Is that he could tell just through the jeans that she was perfectly trimmed.
Right.
And that she didn't smell in any way.
It's too much. He's something.
All I could think of is some king sitting on his throne. Bathe her and bring her to me.
Skippy in the chat room. Bob Leather will be on Mindhunter Season 3. Wow. That's funny.
That's something else. All right, Bob. Well, we're looking forward to your triumphant return to, regale us with your unique perspective.
We will be listening. Definitely.
Crazy.
That is. Hey, kick your camera over toward the equipment, toward your CD players. You're like off to the left or whatever. There you go. Perfect. Right there.
I don't know why that camera slides for some reason. It starts off where it should be, and then it just through the vibration or something, it just moves.
Yeah, because it did. It started centered, and you were pushed over to the off the screen.
That's bizarre. I don't know why it moves like that.
You're gonna have to fucking secure it, man.
I'm gonna have to tape it down.
That's right. Get your fucking setup that looks all nice and professional, looking like my fucking podunk setup.
Yeah, pal.
With knives and tape and shit.